Okay, Jake. So,
Oh shit.
you
Wait,
alright?
I'm confused. All right, there we go. Sorry, I had to be like, which synergy? What?
What?
Okay, I'm clicking play, the play button, and it's like, oh, never mind. I have to install Source SDK base 2006. Duh.
Okay, well, that's a perfect time for me to sit here and exposit some stuff. So, I'm pretty sure most people who have played Half Life 2 are somewhat familiar with Synergy, the mod. So, Synergy's Half Life 2 co op. It's pretty straightforward. It has some history that doesn't really get talked about because it's a niche product that went under most people's radar until it came to Steam. When it came to Steam, they, I think, it was built off the Source SDK 2006 base, so Episode 1. And when Episode 2 came out, that was the what we call the Orange Box engine, Source SDK 2007. Um, that was a pretty big shift. And Synergy, in response, was rebuilt from the ground up and actually came to Steam. It wasn't an offsite mod anymore. But when they recoded it from the ground up, they basically cut almost all of the features from the mod. Um, some of the things off the top of my head here are custom player model support. You had Synergy and not Synergy, Obsidian Conflict and Sven Co-op, and just Gold Source style custom models that you just drop in and can select from the menu. Um, you had a variety of game modes. If I click the quick start here, we had support for not just campaign gameplay, but also there was built-in support for deathmatch and even some weird gimmick modes. You had features offered to mappers like class systems that were determined by the map. So if you wanted to have, like, say, medics running around and then like basic soldier guys or whatever, you could do that. There was a mechanic that carried across the entire game, weapon weight. Let me also throw up a server right now. The weapon weight system, every weapon had an associated number of blocks that it took up. And you could carry like 50 blocks at a time. Uh, you had Sven Co-op style callouts, like a take cover button, medic button, that sort of shit. Let me make sure is this. Oh, yep, that's set to SV LAN off, and then restart the level. All right. Do you have the SDK base installed yet, Jake?
It's about to finish, it looks like.
Okay. Um, where was it? Right. Custom commands. And you had a large variety of custom weapons. Some of those are actually still in the game today, but most of them aren't. I think the only objective improvement that really came with the Orange Box update was the support for the official campaigns. They generally just work better in post Orange Box version. It's out of the box. You just have the game installed, and it just automatically mounts them. They're properly set up, so you don't really get stuck too often. The balance has always been weird in Synergy to try to make it more co-op oriented. So enemies just do a shitload more damage than they normally would. The healing system was different. instead of picking up normal health and getting passive, what's the word? Getting passive, like extra health you can then give to teammates. Instead, you had these purple vials called PDHVs, and those can only be used on allies. You couldn't kill yourself with them. So in practice, it's pretty similar, but it just, I don't know, it's an extra weapon you have to switch to heal people. It was annoying. And it put more strain on the mappers because they had to give you these health kits. At this point, because this is what, release 1, release 1.1, I forget which, mappers would either inundate you with a shitload of this health, or they might give you a little bit of regular health spoon-fed here and there. It was kind of an all-or-nothing scenario, because back in these days, most people hadn't quite figured out how to map very well for the Source engine. Or at least they weren't really focused on Half-Life 2 co-op. All the really good mappers were off working on like Counter-Strike and shit. Because that's where most of the attention lie. Is your shit up yet, Jake?
Yeah.
Alright, once you configure your settings, go ahead and try and connect to me. Oh, hey.
Alright.
What do you know?
Missing map.
What? It should be in the thing I sent you.
In the,
Like, literally in the... Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, there's the Google Drive RAR file that I extracted into source mods.
Well, here, in this case, there's the map. It goes in the maps folder. It should work.
It is actually present.
That's weird.
Check it. Yeah, I typed, the maps command and it's there.
Weird. So I can't... Where's the scoreboard button? Yeah, it says you join and then immediately says disconnect by user. You are running like an old... Like you are in Synergy, right? And not just the Source SDK base?
Yes.
Hmm.
It says Winergy because the fonts are fucked up.
Yeah, same.
Is there another map you can change to or something?
Yeah, here, let me change to co-lockdown. And then I'll try level 9 later. Okay.
Alright, looks like that works. Okay, now... I need to figure out how to get my FOV up.
Back in the episode 1 days,
FOV
changing
90.
your FOV was a cheat. So I turned SV cheats to 1.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it really
I am
was
glad they
so-
changed that.
Yeah. So here's one of the cut weapons. Fists.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my personal color. Mounts, client.
So the fists, while being a cool weapon, don't really serve much of a purpose without the weapon load or class system. Without any sort of like system like that, fists are just shittier, but I don't even know if I'd call it quicker. It's just a shitty crowbar. That looks about right.
Yep. And older Source Engine, the lighting effects and texture filtering looks a little shittier, but
Yeah, it looks really fucking weird.
it also feels like a less drastic upgrade from Gold Source.
We had a crossbow here.
Alright, I gotta drop something. I don't utilize grenades that much.
I don't think grenades take up any space.
They take up, looks like they take up some space,
Um,
but not much.
oh, there's a weapon I can drop. I need the fizz gun. But the weapon load system allows you to sort of specialize with what you carry.
This looks essentially like a repurposed Half-Life 2 Deathmatch map.
It is. I assure you.
Ow.
Playing the
Little bit
campaign
of-
on this is a bit of a pain in the ass, though, because, I mean, the content you would mount doesn't really exist anymore. I imagine if you grab, like, versions of the maps from, like speedrunning copies of the game, you know, do something, but other than that, kind of problem. Antline. And I kind of like the blood. So I don't know if that's just me. Nice.
That was a move right there. Always been a big fan of the gravity gun.
There's an AR-2 here.
Oh, nice. I need to pick one of those up. Oh, it only had a energy ball.
Oh, I see the ramp.
I do like how the limited weapons and ammo causes you to have to be more resourceful.
Doc. I'm hurt. Thank you.
There you go. I do really like how the medkit that is an item feels. The animation is not very well done, but it feels pretty satisfying to look at. You're just like, here you go. It's funny how this is a charger.
It even has an animation where if you're not targeting a friendly and you press fire, you like use it on yourself. But that function doesn't like exist in the game.
And we ascend up to the heavens. I wonder if you could recreate this mod in Gary's mod.
I know at one point, Magenta/Wizzy/Zoe recreated the weapon carry limit. Oh god, this is old Canal. Oh dude, look at our fucking fist animations.
This is giving me Zombie Master vibes.
The third person fists I like a lot. I don't know, I'm so used to seeing the fucking Gmod fists.
Yeah, where it's just like, rah. Oh yeah, like the Gmod fist where the character's just wiggling around constantly.
Yeah.
And also in like classic Zombie Master where it was literally just, you know, holding the crowbar but with an empty hand.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Now, this is Old Canal. I believe this is one of the maps that got fucking ruined.
Oh boy, Strider.
He's not focused on this. We should be all right. We have player health bars. Or at least I do. Oh, we shoot at you.
Ow.
Explosives. Oh, shit, he opened the bunch of soldiers.
Oh, damn it.
Health here.
Ah, thank goodness. I was crawling by the skin of my teeth there.
Oh, I see what's going on. It goes over there to snipe at us. Prick. See, I've never made it past that initial courtyard in the more modern Orange Box version of the game because it just fucked the balance up.
Oh, hey, look, above us. Above us! Does suck that we can't play the Half-Life 2 maps and such, but this is pretty fun. Albeit very shitty looking.
Oh yeah, that's another staple. Things around this area look like ass. got like the detail. Dude, that's a cool set.
Aw, damn. Really, they have no ammo?
Yeah, you can't strip weapons for ammo. I don't.
Oh shit! That was close.
I got first aid here. Just one vial.
Can I drop weapons and then pick up a new one? I can do that. No gravity gun. Ah, wait a second. I know what to do. Oh shit. Oh, good thing this doesn't have leeches in it or some shit like that. Oh.
Doc, you got first aid?
Yeah. Not a lot though.
Thank you. Every bit counts.
Ah, nice, a ship. Ahoy, mateys. We can't sail because we're blocked by a big rusty door. Fucking prick. Oh. Whoa, that was a weird visual bug down in the water. Thank you. Oh, I see why it happened. The collision on the ship is
Collision
messed up.
mesh is fucked.
Yeah. Oh, there's an invisible wall. Of course. Oh, great. You can spawn in 5 seconds.
Yo, I just saw a combine soldier aiming an explosive barrel next to some.
Why don't you spawn some bitches in 5 seconds? Oh god.
Ow. I think that dropship actually shot at me. What the fuck?
Shot at me as well.
Dropships don't shoot at people nowadays.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're more like dropships.
Oh my god, this fire effect is totally used in Portal. Right. Get distracted by the head crab.
You know what the worst part about them removing fists is? You couldn't make jokes about fisting. Kill 10, 20 a day, just using my fists.
Aw, man.
Like, literally, the joke was there, and they ruined it.
Okay, I hate it. I hate it when they do shit like this. Oh my god. What the fuck are these guys' armor, dude?
Maybe I need to go over to the other side or something. Ow, that fire hurts. Alright, let's try that one level again, because that's like one I really wanted to try out. Change level.
And missing map.
That doesn't make any sense. The map's right there. Hold on. Can you, like, switch to it? Can you host it?
Let's find out. Yep, I am in the map now.
Alright, let me... PM me your IP address.
Oh, I don't think you would be able to connect because the ports are not ported on this machine.
Oh, hold on. You know what I think's going on?
What?
This is gonna sound stupid. I think the level name is literally too long. I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna truncate it to just level 09.
Should I do the same thing?
Yes. And then I'm going to turn on sheets.
Level 9.
And then see if you can join me. It's a weird hunch.
I've seen weirder shit. I tried skipping the intro, but then it just says not responding.
Yeah, just wait it out. There we go. Yeah, that was
Wow.
the issue.
That is hilarious.
Yep, so welcome to Choose Your Destiny. I played the shit out of this map back in the day. This is actually a slightly newer version than the one I remember because the whole gimmick is, well, you can see the gimmick, right? You pick your
choices.
Yeah, and this current version has portals on the side of each door. It used to be actual rooms you would go into, and you could literally go in, snatch, like, I think, what, the crowbar from the crowbar room, and then run back and grab the 9mm. Let's see, I'm gonna go for... We should probably both go for the 357, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm thinking so as well.
It's mapped like shit. These are like less quality than a fucking break level, but I love the gimmick here.
It's like this is like some Saw type shit we're going through. It really drips that feeling of this was artificially created to torture people.
There we go, that's how. Fuck.
Man, Zach would not be having a good time with this.
What the? Oh, they breached the door, it sounds like.
Made.
Here, take a med kit. I think in newer versions, this level, this little hole down there is actually the Fuck.
Oh my god. I have to kill the head crabs again.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, sheesh. But yeah, this area with the poisons, head crab zombies, and then the combined soldiers is where the routes meet up. Like this hole in the ceiling back here is where the 9mm pistol comes in, and this barred gate is where the crowbar player comes in.
Sometimes the hits just feel like they don't register.
Same. I think they probably added spread to the 357 or something.
It could also just be enemy damage. Or enemy health, I mean.
I got some heals for you.
Do a couple grenades.
Oh, that's funny. The shotgunners aren't shotgunners. They're just regular dudes. Ooh, Jake, I need help. Thank you. And through here, there's supplies. And bad guys. Notice how they give the fucking pulse combines, AR2 combines, the prison guard skin. Like, this is truly like some video game bullshit. Like, instead of being an actual switch, this is just a texture map for a switch on a wall. That'll teach him.
We don't even have SMGs. What's all this SMG ammo for?
I don't fucking know, dude. Hey, suit charger here.
I'm already at 100.
Oh, I didn't know.
I found some batteries. Oh, it looks like they respawned actually.
Oh, goody. But yeah, the common areas of these maps, of this map at least, is
The ambience really reminds me of Portal.
Oh yeah.
Just 357ing everyone like a couple of cowboys.
Rootin' tootin' cowboy shooting. See, I used to go for the 9mm, but in hindsight, that was really a bad choice. You could just pick the P7 and use. Because you don't have to really worry about the ammo. Oh god, I didn't reload it.
Yeah, this really is some soft shit I'm going through. Either that or Resident Evil.
I'd chalk it up to soft. And hell, even in a later section, they just start giving you 9mm pistols for free, so you completely waste like a weapon pick. It's insane.
It's like, we are gonna make you regret your decision.
Oh, into the oddly...
That looks so cartoonish. I press a switch and a trapdoor opens under you and just fall. What a weird vent texture they used.
Okay, here we go. In the next area, we got the shotgun, the MP7, and the rebar crossbow.
I'm feeling the shotgun.
I'm gonna go for the SMG.
Yeah.
So we each go to our own little trial here.
We'll specialize. Oh my god, what the hell?
I don't know what you're dealing with. Wait,
They fucking threw Vortigons at me.
I think the boats, not at least pre-episode 2, are really squishy, but they like one-shot you.
I shot one like 3 times with a shotgun and didn't die.
I think. Oh wow, yeah, that door hinge broke on me. Okay, and then there's the portal.
Oh, they're gonna make me do the man hack thing again, aren't they? Why?
Oh god. Now I have to fight alien grunts. Are you shitting me? And they're missing their noises too. So completely silent alien grunts. That was an entire thing that was missing. There was a lot of monsters from Half-Life Source that were bundled into Synergy that they completely cut out of the code base. Said straight up missing content. Like the map was just full of shit, and then they dropped it all. Oh my god, and there's all the hornets. Yeah, no, I ain't facing that today. How you doing?
Alright, I just got back to the shotgun area. Or the, choice area. They're literally not taking any damage. They're killing me, and I shoot them, and they don't lose a single percentage of health.
That's awful. Let me go in there and see what happens. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Holy shit. Okay. Oof. And I I could have sworn if you had gotten to this area, you could break this glass, and then people could like fast track. They miss out on getting these guns, but you know, look at some other shit. All right, and it wants me to wait for a second before I go into the Come on. There we go. The light screen, Jake.
Sorry, I become colorblind when I'm focusing on self-defense.
It's fine. That's actually a pretty funny line. Off, you mingy spaff. Jesus Christ.
Mingy spaff. What a weirdly shaped hallway.
I know, it's like slanted at a weird angle. I'm reloading. Oh shit. We're supposed to reload at the same time. Sorry.
I guess we should take turns shooting whenever we go through that thing. I do like how the shine effect looks on the 357. So I guess we should both go through SMG, or maybe I should get the crossbow.
Here, you go SMG, I go crossbow. How's that sound?
Alright. Oh my god. The wall closed on me.
Oh god, ow. The, crossbow section, you know who they have you fighting, Jake?
What?
You'll never guess.
Orgons.
At least this is kind of fair because I killed him in one shot. Even if it is morbid nailing warts to a wall. Okay, and I killed them all and it brought me to the prison section.
Oh boy. Oh my god. This wooden maze of doom. What the hell is this level, dude?
It's an abstract kind of hell.
It's kind of reminded me of this one level pack for Half-Life 2 called Paranoia or something. It was literally just weird abstract shit just like this, except if it had quality. Yeah, it's
Oh,
just,
wow,
it's
I
just
just got
dropping me in a
one-shotted.
loop.
Hold on. That's it. I'm turning on the cheats. Oh, right. This bit's bugged. You gotta no-clip through this wall. And not there. Okay, here we go. So, as you can see, this is a bitch. Just look at this, Jake.
Oh my god, the hell. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no click me and turn on God mode, because this is where it starts to get fucking stupid.
Man, this is just fucking buckets of fun.
This is about as far as I'd make it in the map before I would just stop. Because nobody could really get past the onion grunts.
I picked up the 57 that was inside of the class.
The display case.
Yeah, the display case.
Oh my god, if you shoot the onion grunts in the face with the 57, they'll stagger sometimes.
Okay, I found the room. The room again.
If you go to, I think, mod settings, and then view, you can turn on show players on HUD to always. That's what I do. Keep track of you. And that's for the shotgun ammo. Nature don't get this shit is just it's not designed for it. I think reasonable people.
It's designed for an entire man of meat grindies.
Yep.
Entire man of meat grindies. Entire team of meat grindies.
Yep.
People who really love every moment of Planet Side 2's meat grinder moments.
God, I love Planet Side 2, but I also love Side 2. Oh boy, Jake, look at what they have us fighting.
Well, at least we can see what its health is. Well, this is just lovely. This map really is designed to torture you. Oh man, I wish I had a gravity gun right now. even doing? Oh, go into the portal thing.
No, the portal vanished from no clipping to you. Oh, yep, see, and then it pops you here. What? Oh, I see. It breaks all the glass. So if you want, you can fast track. You don't have to go through the whole
One of them actually.
sound I haven't heard in a while. Oh my god, just look at that house. This is designed to be hell. Or at least the closest approximation that hell with the half-life.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay. What exactly is going to get this shit? We're supposed to kill Dog? Yeah. Or he's not taking damage. I think there's some like weird friendly fire bullshit that he's taking damage. Okay, well, when I shoot him, he doesn't take any damage at all. Also, I'm switching page off. Fun.
This is what passed for fun in 2006,
I bet people also like fucking sticking pins to their dicks. Too. This is the definition of fun.
Let's not give Saudi any attention.
Like just an endless wave of combine soldiers.
I see. I think you're supposed to get past all this.
White door, white door. Get in position, we are attacked. Get in position, we are attacked.
Get in position, we are attacked.
Get in position, we are bad at grammar.
Okay, I guess it's AR2 and rocket launcher time. Jake, the portal over here, step into it and see what happens.
Oh boy. Get in position, we are attacked.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
What are we, in space? This map is so fucking
It's like,
I bet it'd be better if you made it in game 2. Speaking of which, wanna play Doom?
I need a place to really get.
I'll probably get back to my Study Valley addiction before Minecraft deploy.
Wait, what did you say?
I said I'll probably get back to my Study Valley addiction.
Oh, it's funny you bring that up, dude. I was playing OC Harvest with Brandon earlier. Boom.
Choose your destiny. Map will change in a few second. This map was made by a child.
You know what the worst part is? You're probably not wrong.
Oh man.
And hold on, let me check and see if a certain map is in here. Maps. Jake, I'm here to fist you.
Oh my god, we can actually damage each other. I win.
Sorry, Chad, this is real life. The rebel gets the kill.
Whoa, this sky is so weird. Is it using a Zen skybox? Yeah, it looks like it's using a Zen skybox, and it has these
Clouds.
these horizontal clouds at the bottom and top that move around a little bit. Oh, that is such a weird effect.
I really like it.
Like, man, the border world really is in their control. G-Man wasn't lying. The border world Zen is in our control for the time being. Thanks to me.
G-Man, hey, is in our control.
Ow, why? What do you mean?
Also, I really like the sound effect and the music it makes and all that shit.
What the fuck?
I'll fist you, mister.
Man, this sort of reminds me of Half-Life Deathmatch Source. Specifically, Half-Life Deathmatch Source.
Because I'm beating the shit out of you.
No, just because the map looks like something that you'd just find on being used on Half-Life Deathmatch Source for some reason.
Jake, you should
And
follow the map.
Half-Life Deathmatch Source was such a weird thing to play. I played it a lot when I was a kid because I was poor. I didn't have a lot of games to play, so it was one of the games that I played with one of my friends. I think I got it for free or something.
Yeah, there a while back, they made it so if you buy Half-Life 2, you get a copy of Half-Life Source or something. Not Half-Life Source, Half-Life Deathmatch Source. It's really weird.
Yeah.
And Lost Coast.
I remember I also bought Half-Life Source back before it was broken as shit
Yeah. Oh, if
and
you
played it.
if you follow the map, you get vaporized.
Oh, you get vaporized if you fall off the map. What is this? Is this actually a deathmatch map?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why you're killing me.
Yeah.
'Cause you're supposed to.
I really like how whenever I punch you in the head, your guy actually opens his mouth to say ow. Ow.
Well, I'm gonna jump off the map so I can be vaporized.
That was funny to watch in third person. Alright.
Do I want to see that happen?
Okay.
Where are you?
Here. Heal yourself. Now. Alright, you spectating me?
Yep. What does it look like if I'm just looking at you do it from a ledge? What the fuck? What happened there?
I think I teleported you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright.
Where the fuck are you?
I'm behind you. Right behind you.
Wanna watch me vaporize?
Sure. Okay, you should see that.
Alright, hold on. I'm here. What?
I thought that would damage you, but I didn't think it would instantly kill you. Oh my god, Nick, look.
Yeah, you're on one of the bits. Bits. Bye, Jake. Whoa. Damn, that's a trippy effect.
Okay, let's try that again. It was pretty funny. It was just like...
Do it.
Whee!
You just stop dead in your tracks.
That's pretty funny. It's like we're playing People Playground.
Alright. I think that's enough old school Sven co-op. Not Sven, what the fuck, man? That's enough old school synergy for one day.
Old school synergy, yeah. Also, I'm probably about to have a knock on my door. Yep.